All right, Larry Krueger here at Levi's Stadium after training camp practice number 11. 49ers practice today, and then they will be off tomorrow, and they'll be back on the field Thursday and Friday in Las Vegas. Bright and early in the morning, they'll be practicing against the Raiders in Vegas in advance of preseason game number 1, which is coming up on Sunday. All right, let's talk a little bit about today's practice. First of all, there was a transaction today. 49ers cut Ronald Awatt, the rookie running back from UTEP, and signed Jeremy McNichols, the veteran running back who was here before. McNichols is a smallish back who can catch the ball out of the backfield. Went to Boise State, pretty explosive. I really liked Ronald Awatt, and I had him on the show about a month or two ago. Great kid, great family. This is a good break for him just from the standpoint of this running back field is loaded. You got Laburn, he has an undrafted guy, you got J.P. Mason, there's Ty Davis-Price, Christian McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell. I mean, there's a lot of backs here. And so it's probably good for Ronald Awatt just to go somewhere else where he, has a better chance to catch on. He was the last back on the depth chart, and, so this was a tough place to break in the running back spot, just because of the talent that exists here. So good luck to Ronald. He's a great kid, and wherever he goes next, hopefully he'll have a better chance of making the NFL on another team. Now, as far as McNichols can catch the ball. He's a short running back. He's wearing number 22. He's also going to be really challenged to make this team, but he's a little bit more established in this league. He should be able to show some good things in the preseason. In this offense. So he practiced today and looked relatively quick and looked a lot like the player that I remember from Boise State. Injury-wise, before we get into the actual practice itself, Drake Jackson did not practice today. Yesterday he kind of pulled up lame, and today he sat out practice. I think it's a hamstring that he's battling, and so good luck to Drake, obviously, as he tries to get back. I would imagine we're not going to see him in Las Vegas on the practice field the next couple of days, and probably not on Sunday either. I would guess he's out a few days, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him about it. But he was on the sideline today and did not practice. Now, as far as the quarterbacks, Brock Purdy was 9 of 16, which is not atrocious, but he began 4 out of 4. So from that point on, he was 5 of 12 the rest of practice. So he got off to a hot start, and then did not finish very fast. Trey Lance went 3 of 7, Sam Darnold 5 of 8, and Brandon Allen, I think was either 1 of 2 or 2 of 2, but there was some debate over that. I thought I had him down as 2 of 2, but I heard a couple guys said he had threw 1 incompletion. As far as Purdy, his best throw of the day was a laser that he threw to Ayuk on an out pattern right in front of me on the far sideline. Really looked good. I mean, Brock just put it on a line with some velocity, and if you're questioning the arm strength, it was the kind of throw that would make you not question his arm strength. It wasn't one of those laid it in there. It was a bullet, and he put it right on the hands of Ayuk on a deep out completion. I thought that was maybe his best throw of the day. As far as the one-on-ones, yesterday I watched a lot of the D-line, O-line one-on-ones. Today I watched a lot of the wide receiver, cornerback, tight end, safety one-on-ones. And, just receiver-wise, Ronnie Bell looked really good. The rookie out of Michigan made a couple of nice catches. Willie Snead has got great ball skills. I mean, Willie Snead makes some phenomenal catches. He really does. He had 3 or 4 catches today in the one-on-ones and in the team portion that were really impressive. Willie Snead is, we don't really talk about him about making the roster because there's such a deep wide receiver core, and he's probably going to be more like a practice squad guy. But man, what a nice player to have just kind of sitting there as an extra player as the season progresses. A guy like Willie Snead could be real valuable. Tay Martin continues to make catches. I thought he excelled in the one-on-one. There was a funny moment in the one-on-one session where Juwan Jennings went up against Ambry Thomas. And I would say Ambry Thomas probably committed like 5 penalties on this one rep. He's holding them. He held them like 3 different times, and then he let go of them. And then while the ball was in the air, and then Ambry Thomas batted it away at the last second. And then Thomas got in Jennings' face and started jawing. And Jennings turned to Thomas and yelled, "Man, that's the first time you've beaten me in 3 years." So that was a funny line that made me laugh. A couple other guys today. To me, if there was one guy that looked awesome today, it was J.P. Mason. Jordan Mason, the second year back out of Georgia Tech, this guy's going to have another really good preseason. He had an incredible run today where he cut in, cut out, cut back in, then bounced it out, eluding defenders the whole way. We're talking about a 230-pound back who is cutting like a much smaller player and running with tremendous body lean. I mean, he looked good last year in camp, but he looks better now. To me, I can't wait for the preseason to start just to see Ty Davis Price and Jordan Mason. Mason had one of the best runs I've seen in this entire camp today. I mean, just the elusiveness, the cutting ability. He's running over his pads. He's not running upright. He's running with power. He's running inside. He's running. There's an assortment of runs that he's making look really good, really easy. Jordan Mason looks good. He really looks good. Another guy who had a good practice today was Jair Brown, the rookie third-round pick out of Penn State. Sam Darnold went deep to Ray McLeod on the far sideline and put some air under it, and Jair Brown picked it out of the sky. And the entire defensive sideline went crazy after watching that. It was a great play by Jair Brown. Jack Coletto did some nice things today. He had a really nice sideline grab of a ball from Brandon Allen. Marcelino McCrary-Ball had the biggest hit of the day, just a monster hit on TDP. The entire sideline went, ooh. I mean, Marcelino it was helmet to helmet. Now, they're wearing those padded helmets, so the padded, top to the helmet, so it didn't really make, the noise that it would normally make in a football game, but he stuck him. I mean, absolutely monster hit. Alex Barrett, the defensive end who was on the practice squad last year, is getting a lot better. He's looking really good in the one-on-ones. I thought he won a couple of those one-on-ones today. Huge day for Jake Moody. The Niners rookie kicker made a 58-yard field goal. Minute later, he makes a 60-yard field goal that would have been good from 66, 68. I mean, this thing was a booming shot. I mean, the 49ers now have a real weapon in Jake Moody. I don't know how accurate he's going to be. We'll have to find out over time. But as far as the leg strength, I mean, they get to the 40-yard line now, and they're going to be in field goal range. I mean, it's like this guy's got a booming leg. I mean, the 60-yarder that he made it for fun. I mean, it was absolutely a monster shot. Would have been good, as I said, from 66, maybe longer. Willie Snead made an excellent sideline grab of an out pattern from Darnold. Darnold broke contain, got outside the pocket. Willie Snead, ran one route and then worked back to the sideline like a veteran receiver does, and just made an absolute phenomenal catch in traffic. Got both feet down. Great catch by Willie Snead. Mooney Ward had a pass breakup on a deep crosser from Purdy to Deebo Samuel. Really nice play by Mooney, there was definitely the defense definitely looked good today, and the defense really, really stepped up overall. I thought it was a strong performance overall from the defense. So that's our instant reaction. Check out Pig in a Pickle. 2 locations, Emeryville and Corte Madera. They're open 7 days a week in both spots from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. or until they run out. Pig in a Pickle, the best barbecue in all of Northern California. Beautiful day here, warm day out on the practice field. Niners off tomorrow, and then they're back on the field Thursday and Friday in Las Vegas, where the weather will be very hot for the Niners and the Raiders. And now you get a chance to hit somebody else. And then, of course, Sunday we get a chance to see the 49ers on the field in a game situation. Preseason game number 1, Niners and Raiders. Should be a lot of fun. All right, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you later.